What's up, people? It's my 3,000 subscriber special. Yay! um, yeah, I thought, what do you guys want? What would you guys want as a 3,000 subscriber special? DWK, of course. Fucking all of season 8. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but I do know that this is gonna be recorded over multiple days because I don't have the stamina to sit down and watch all of this at one time, so yeah, this is what it's gonna be. I'm sorry if I missed some of the season 8 recaps he did. I looked on his list of every single upload, and these are all the season 8 I could find, but if I missed one or two, I'm sorry. Please don't complain. But yeah, let's DWK, you know what's happening. Let's go right in. 3, 2, 1, play.
Thought you could get rid of me, didn't you? But no, I'm just too fucking autistic. Anyway, let's fucking do this. So, it's open mic night at the Cackling Capitalist, Ponyville's favorite comedy club / dive bar, and Maud's like,
what do you call an alicorn with no wings and no horn?
crippled, sorrowful, and above all lonely, for there are so few who can understand just how much he's lost.
Oh my god. God, he loves bedroom eyes. Oh yeah, it's this episode. Oh, no woman will ever say about
Anyway,
me.
Ponxel, damn dude, you really been killing them lately.
No, I haven't. You told me to stop, and I did. I keep my promises, Pinky.
I mean, you've been telling great jokes, are funny, you've been making people laugh. We don't need to talk about the other thing.
Oh, yeah. I guess I write better jokes when I'm not constantly enveloped in a cocoon of soul-smothering anxiety and loneliness, and that kind of brings me to something I wanted
Jesus
to talk
Christ.
Wait, hold on. I think I'm gonna...
Oh, she came. Still coming.
Jesus fucking Christ, listen to that.
Please don't pitch it up even more.
No,
That's
look,
not,
I don't mind
never mind.
Ultra Spaz ass hug Binky as much as a lot of people seem to, but that was a screeching convulsion right there. It's
Yeah.
like we've got some kind of per-scene character energy quota that has to be filled, and since Maud's so inexpressive, Pinky just had a grand mal screech attack in the middle of the conversation to restore equilibrium to the show as efficiently as possible.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Anyway, Palka wakes up the next morning with retrograde amnesia due to her acute shrieking fit, and she can't find Maud, so she trashes Glimmy's room in a delirious rage, and then, in an even more concerning turn of events, goes cake shopping for Maud's birthday party, seemingly unaware of the fact that she works at a bakery. She gets in it with some
Oh,
dude
yeah,
who people
what the
tell me
fuck?
is supposed to be a pony version of that one guy from that one
It
show
is.
who always says
Bazinga?
or whatever. I can't say for sure because I don't watch it, but it seems legit to me because he's really fucking obnoxious and he's a huge waste of time. So Punk finally finds her sister and she's like, where you been, dude? I woke up in a hospital this morning. And Maud's like,
Pinky, the reason I've been so busy is that I have a boyfriend now.
Just like that, our lovably inscrutable rock horse is taken.
Damn.
It's funny, as I'm recording this, it's raining real hard outside. It just seems appropriate, very dramatic. And there's something I want to say to all the mod fags out there. You know, she's not my waifu, but I just want to tell you,
I feel for you
am
guys.
so sorry. I'm sure you thought I was gonna point, laugh, and start throwing the cuck word around, but I know you've already had enough of that. Look, on one hand, you know, Maud's one of my favorite characters. I love
Same.
seeing her in another episode, and I'm glad she's happy. But on the other, I'm sorry you guys had to take this hit. She's been with us for 4 years, and I know what some of you must have felt for her and must still feel for her.
It's so
I
sad.
won't pretend to know what you're going through right now, but I know what it's like to fear it.
You're really
A lot
going
of
out
us
on
do.
this.
That's the price. That's the anxiety of having a waifu in a show that's still running. And I think those of us whose humanity has not yet been completely consumed and assimilated by this giant, hideous, shoggoth creature of indifference that is the internet can at least offer our sympathies. I won't act like I know what you should do next. I think you can figure out I've got a few issues of my
He's
own,
still
and
going.
I know better than a lot of people that the first suggestion off of some random prick's head could fix your problem, then it wouldn't be a problem in the first place. But still, if I can offer a bittersweet piece of consolation, the saddest part of our love
We get it,
for
you wanna
waifus
fuck her.
is that they can never actually be with us, but that also means that they can never truly reject us either. So please, don't do anything crazy like kill yourself or someone else or chop your fucking dick off or something, alright? Because she didn't do this to you on purpose, because she couldn't, because she didn't even know you were there.
We
in
are
the
still
first
going.
place.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
That's so exciting! My sister in love!
Technically, we're in like
Wait, you're in like what? Anyway, we're introduced to the BF and Punkers also. How'd you two meet? And dude's all we met at a petrified wood exhibit. What's petrified wood? It's the same as a fossil. Wood that's hardened into rock over millions of years. I hope it doesn't take that long for his wood. Pinky, I swear to God, don't fucking start.
my
Technically, we haven't had intercourse yet. Why, do you have like confidence issues? Like, are you too petrified to get wood? God fucking damn it, Pinky, get out of here.
He has erectile
Pinky needs some
dysfunction.
advice, and if she was having an issue with Rarity or Nutter Butter or someone else important, I'm sure we'd be talking to Her Highness Principal Princess Twiggly Wiggly Sparkle right now. But since her grievance only involves supporting characters, she has to go through Tier 1 friendship support first, aka Guidance Counselor Glim Glam. You know, man, Twilight always serves tea and
Oh.
cookies. Yeah, well, Trixie's in rehab, her wagon's impounded, and I got stuck with a case of these and 6 cartons of menthol, so that's all you get. Now, why are you blowing this guy off so quick, Pinky? You're all about friends and shit. My sister's blowing him off. That's the problem. I thought you had 3 sisters, man. This must have happened before.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we all grew up on a farm together out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I left when I was a kid and traveled all over, but they stayed, you know, just 3 strong young farm girls blossoming into nubile
So
maturity
hot.
without a single male for miles around, suffocating in their collective lonesome hormonal desires.
God only know what they got up to late at night after a few drinks of that.
Yeah, for real.
Jeez, Pinky, you're murdering me here, man. Hey, that's a great idea, dude. Thanks. So, Ponka throws Mudbriar in her party basement. She's about to whack him like a pinata until he makes his offhand comment about Mod not liking surprise parties. So she lets him off the hook and goes to confront her sister. And she's all, "What the fuck, dude? You hate surprise parties. Dash hates pies. Why does everybody lie to me?" And Mod's like,
Because, Pinky, giving you even the smallest piece of criticism feels like kicking a puppy. For all of your outwardly projected joy and exuberance, you're the most fragile, disturbed creature I've ever known, and I bet
Jesus.
there are 1,000 surprise parties that make you sad one time. Look, I know Mudbriar's probably kind of a douche if you aren't used to him, but just this once, even if it means cashing in every favor you owe me, can you just be cool and try to get along with him? You really like him that much, huh?
everything about him makes me happy.
"Well, too bad." Anyway, Ponka spazzes all the way home to seek the sage advice of her eldest sister, and she's like, "Dude, Limey, you gotta help me. I just don't get what Mod sees in this prick." And Limestone's like, you don't need to. Sis, bruh, what are you talking about? He's dating Mod. We need to get along and understand each other and be friends and shit. All right, I got a metaphor for you, Pinky.
All
Think
right.
of Mod's boyfriend like this gem right here. Dude, that's not a gem. It's just a regular
It's
rock.
on the
Well,
inside.
it might look like a regular rock, but all you gotta do to find the hidden gem inside is crack it open and go fuck yourself. Do
Oh.
not fuck this up for Mod.
yeah.
Do you hear me? You know how miserable she's been, and if this guy makes her happy, you fucking put up with it because she's your family. Act like a fucking adult and think about someone else's feelings for once.
Damn.
I'm Pinky, by goddammit, all I do is care about other people's feelings. No, all you do is think about the idea of caring about other people's feelings and then use the self-esteem that gives you as a coping mechanism for your own depression. As soon as
Jesus.
the situation demands some actual sacrifice from you, look at what you do. You throw a fit and run away.
This is
What if
too
they
real.
end up getting married? I'll have to put up with them forever. Yeah, dude, sometimes you just gotta shut your fucking mouth, put on a smile, and put up with some shit forever. That's
Yeah.
what sacrifice
That's
is.
life.
But sucks.
You know what fucking sucks?
Doesn't matter.
Being a 35-year-old virgin who spends every day of her life moving rocks and watching her parents grow old and die.
35.
While you go off and save the world and Maud gets her cherry popped. That fucking sucks. But I put up with it because that's what the family needs. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. Also, you're still a virgin.
Get out of here before I break your legs. So, Punk goes back to the old PV, tries to be cool with Mudboy, and when he acts like a tool, she shuts the fuck up. As a compromise, she still throws the big party, but she has Glimmy put a shitload of ketamine in the punch bowl and pull a fake on the addled attendants
Hell
with
yeah.
a cardboard cutout of Maud while she, her sis, and the BF just chill on a hill. And Piggy's like,
You know, Mud, I learned something today. I never really stopped to think about how much my family sacrifices for me or how little I actually give them in return. I'm sorry I made things so hard for you guys, and I'm glad you're happy together.
There we go.
Thanks, Pinky.
Technically,
shut up, faggot.
Ooh. All you mod bags. Shout out. Oh shit, this is him. Moving on. Okay, let me make sure I get the right. Yep. Episode 4. This is the Fake It Till You Make It episode. Is this the Fluttershy with all the different personalities one? If I remember correctly? I hope so. Oh, I hope. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh my god. It is, and I'm terrified. Get this off the screen.
So,
Yeah.
Rarity's like,
Fluttershy, I need you to run my shop in Manhattan.
no, anyone else, literally anyone else.
Okay, look, there's an explanation here, man. Okay, see, Sassy's been borrowing money from the mob to get the fat sucked out of her ass and put in her face or something, and I gotta do this fashion show in Canterlot tomorrow night to raise enough money to pay him back or they're gonna fucking whack her, man.
So, close the shop for a day.
Dude, I totally would, but I can't because the shop...
You need money.
It's cursed. You've
Oh.
been taking too many of those diet pills.
No fakesies. Remember last year when I accidentally bashed Zipper Will's skull in?
What?
Yeah, that was great.
That was awesome.
Okay, well, her father found my store and placed a gypsy hex on it. Now the clothes are possessed, and should anyone try to close the shop before 6 p.m.
Or 4:30 on Sundays.
they'll drag them down to Tartarus. I need you to find and destroy all the demonic dresses while keeping the shop open. Only then will the curse be broken. Can't Twilight
The
or
hell?
Starlight deal with this? It seems like their area of expertise. That would make sense, but
They're testifying at Trixie's court date tomorrow.
you're the only one I can
God.
trust to do this, Fluttershy. That's
many
why
court
I came
dates?
to you first.
Are you just saying that?
No way, bro. You're my fucking homegirl for life, and I got faith in you. Now, come on. There's no time to waste. So, they head on over to Rarity for you, and Fashion Horse is all, okay, once you've identified the tainted garments, you can lock them in the corrupted couture containment compartment in the back of the shop. That should
CCC.
hold them and prevent them from harming you or any customers.
Then we can figure out a way to
CCC.
destroy them.
It's a classic SCP
Wait, fuck.
system.
And Butternut's like, oh yeah, speaking of customers, how the fuck do I deal with those? I'm like, I'm
fucking shy.
Darling, calm
Fucking
down.
shy.
You've conquered your shyness 1,000 times over.
Yeah, so doesn't my repeated regression speak to some kind of clinically significant anxiety disorder? I need someone to help me. That's part of the curse too, man. Only one person can run the shop at a time. Brady, the situation has a ridiculous number of stipulations, and it's
Yeah.
getting pretty fucking hard to believe. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously only the most outlandish convergence of coincidence and dire emergency would ever make it necessary for you to run this place by yourself, but unfortunately for us,
That's exactly what's happened.
so Rarity fucks off, and then Butters starts scouring the shop for the
Butters.
evil clothes, but then just when she has to help her first customer, she gets possessed by a demonic pantsuit. And dude's like,
What's the thread count of this shirt?
and she's all, man, fuck thread count. That shirt'll make girls wanna suck your wiener.
Oh, hell yeah.
Case I'll take 3.
Fortunately,
Yeah.
after checkout, Fluttershy regains control, and she's like, oh my god, you guys, I just told that guy a piece of clothing would get him laid just so he'd buy it. That was immoral. She's about to strip down
Who
to lock
cares?
the clothes in containment, but then she realizes the only reason that sale even happened was because of the unearthly bullshitting powers the suit gave her. So, Yellow Quiet makes a deal with the Devil's Prada and decides to use
my
its
God.
unholy might until she completes her quest. However, her gambit proves foolish as the abominous apparel begins to corrupt her psyche and she becomes drunk on its power. And she's like, man, when I got caught up in that whole Iron Will thing, it felt so good to finally shit on other people like they've been doing to me my whole life, but they were always scared or pissed off. Now I get it. I was missing the most important ingredient. Bullshit. This is amazing, you guys. If you master the art of bullshit, not only can you treat people like garbage, they'll think you're cool. But
The art of
Softpad's all,
bullshit.
girl, this ain't you.
Oh god, you're right.
I'm losing myself. And so, summoning all her mental strength, Buttersquash rids herself of the silken monstrosity before it consumes her, and we can all breathe a sigh of relief.
Oh my.
God, no.
It seems we've gone right from the frying pan into the fires of hell, ladies and gentlemen. If this outfit is cursed, then this one is damned. It even has a mind control
But
head
it's
boost to
hot.
funnel its eldritch madness straight into poor Nutter's brain, and the raccoon
Nutters.
stare on in horror as she instantly begins speaking in tongues.
It's a totally live ensemble with the little, like, thingies that sparkle and make the whole squad go, well.
I forgot you said that shit.
Fortunately, our Jimmies can rest easy knowing that Fluttershy only uttered this vile gibberish
Yeah.
because she was literally bewitched by a fedora. Now, if she'd
Jesus.
done it of her own accord, the good times would be over and the show would be ruined forever. No, not like the last 10 times. I mean,
Oh my God.
super for real disease this time. And as if things couldn't get any spookier, we go straight from woke to can't wake up as
Oh
yet
my
another
God.
godless gown thrusts itself on poor Butterball and begins sapping her very will to live. Let me just say that's a fucking adorable little getup there, and I'm glad that they went with
It's
a full-out
fucking
like
hot.
Victorian influenced gothic instead of some half-assed ripped t-shirt, leather boots, emo shit. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You can probably picture it in your head as well as I can, and you know this show has a pretty good track record with goth ponies. This made me think about something. All of these outfits, even this one, are fucking cute. It's the personalities that suck. So, like, why is it that all the cool clothes are taken by subcultures full of annoying, shitty people? How come the rest of us have to walk around in jeans and t-shirts while assholes, retards, and killjoys get to wear the fun stuff? Anyway, Fluffernutter realizes she's being worn
How many
by these 3
names?
outfits and descending into madness, so she decides to make the ultimate sacrifice, and she's all, listen, you guys, you have to go get Twilight, but I can't let these demon clothes leave this shop and inflict their malice upon this city. I'll hold them off for as long as I can, but if you're not back in time, I'll close this shop early and drag them down to hell with me. And Softpad's like... Word. So, they go
Word.
get Twiggles, who's working on Trixie's plea bargain, and she tries to cast a counter curse, but it doesn't work because
Damn
she's a nerd who has no power in the realm of fashion. Fortunately, just as Fluttershy is about to succumb to the ghoulish garments, Rarity returns, and together she and Twilight perform a fashion exorcism, banishing the demons to
Fashion
the outer
exorcism.
realms, breaking the curse, and leaving the outfits unharmed. And Twiggy's like, why didn't you guys just tell me this shit was happening? You think I'm gonna tell you to fuck off and let Fluttershy fight a bunch of demons by herself? I just did what Rarity told me to, because I'm
Yeah.
a pushover. Yeah, I guess I didn't really think this through. Yes, clearly nobody involved thought this scenario through, and everything that happened here was ridiculous and could have very easily been avoided. Those outfits were cute, though, but I still don't get it, Rarity. Why'd you pick me for this shit? Darling, compadre, because not only
Compadre.
are you the nicest person I've ever met, you're way tougher than you think, and in a way that nobody else I know is. I know you think you're a huge puss since you have anxiety problems and they never seem to get much better, but you never stop fighting them. I figured if anyone had the inner strength to fight some demon clothes and resist their wicked temptations while suffering the hell that is customer service, it'd be you.
Oh, Rarity. That makes
No fucking sense. Whatever, fuck it, I tried.
Yeah.
Dry your eyes and quietly bear this pain with pride.
That outfit, bro. My God. Fluttergoth, man. I'm gonna shut up. Okay, what's the next one on the list? That I downloaded? They didn't download in the right fucking order. I think it is this one, episode 7. Yeah, this is, whatever episode 7 is, he titled it Celestia, We Love You. Oh no, wait, Horseplay. I'm very dumb. Okay. 3, 2, 1, play.
Imagine glowing your sweaty princess. Imagine glowing, princess. Glowing,
Oh, I imagine it. Every night. Hella sweaty.
We're gonna do something a little different this time.
Okay, so Twi's like, what's up, bitch? I fucking love you. Let me suck that dick. It's your somewhat anniversary. This party will be sick. Now it's only an idea, but I'll cry if you say it's gay. We gotta kick this shit off with a wicked ass play. Ass play? No, not that. I mean, unless you want to do it, I'm like down for anything. No homo, only as your student. Sorry, got off topic, but you gotta be in it. What? Starring in a play has been my dream for a minute. Slut. Tweezle, what's up, guys? This play's gonna be so sexy, but the princess flings spaghetti like a bistro chef with epilepsy. Oodles and noodles are dropping out the royal pockets while she's screaming like an artist eyes are popping out their sockets. Despite being full of passion, this is worse than anyone imagined. She's gonna turn this historical play into a fucking tragedy. And you probably can't deny what's painfully plain. Sully's got lights on her ass, but they're all off in her brain.
Oh.
We love you, but you're such a basic bitch.
What? That ass.
So the deadline's approaching, Twiggy's neurosis encroaching because of the subject she's loathing, just the idea of broaching, and she's all shit. I'm fuck, bro. I can't tell my teacher acting blows.
Got bars.
Put her in the show, she'll look like fag when everyone knows. So I'm gonna make this quick. Just rock it up and admit. A 1,000-year-old bitch ain't gonna fold if you tell her acting shit. Even Apple boomers learn this lesson. How are you this fucking thing? But if I make her mad, I'll never get the suck that princess did. Anyway,
Damn it.
they can fix her mentor's drama skills, but Tia's as perceptive as
Princess dick.
acting like a stroke victim. Twi begins eventually thinking she's potentially developing dementia. We don't know the life cycle of an alicorn. It's possible the cause of all her recent failures is regressive loss of all her mental faculties. So Twi must help the princess briefly make this acting dream come true before her mind goes out complete. Celestia,
This is a long song, dude.
but girl, you're a tragedy. The onset of neurodegeneration is happening rapidly. But it's all okay, don't feel better. You're still the best princess, other than your sister.
Wrong. Oh, hell yeah.
So our elder princess pops the lid on
I'm
Twiggy.
sorry.
She gets rough. She blows her stack, flips her lid, and fucks off in a huff. Twice like, I didn't mean to hurt you. Listen, man, this situation only happened because I thought you caught some crippling retardation. Oh, Twi, I'm fine. My mind is surely sharp as it has always been. And Purple's thinking, dude, as reassurance goes, it's pretty thin. I just thought you should get to fully live this dream you got before you turn into a vegetable. And I had to have you shot. So, honesty, blah, blah, blah. They kiss, make up, and do the
Oh.
play. But honestly, the audience is acting pretty fucking gay. They're talking shit, but little son, but literally saves the day by pulling an unscheduled dawn, and Twiggy's just
Yeah, it is.
Celestia, we try to be patient, but girl, you're a tragedy. The onset of neurodegeneration is happening rapidly. But it's all okay, don't feel better. You're still the best princess, other than your sister. Yes, it's all okay, though many years may pass. We'll never forget your, we'll never forget your
Ass. Never forget that ass. It's too good. I did not expect a 5-minute song, bro. Holy crap. That was cool. Well, damn, there we go. Huh. All right, well, just gonna move on to episode 8. Okay. Yep, episode 8, the parent map. Oh, we get to meet Stellar Flare. What's he gonna say about her? I'd better hear the word MILF in this video at least once. 3, 2, 1, play.
Okay, I need to address something. Now, I don't have a problem with the new intro. I think it's fine. There's more glimmer.
awesome.
We've got Ember and Steve and Sassy representing. That's all fucking stupendous. No, what I'm scratching my head over is something so fucking minor that it took me 8 episodes to notice it, and yet it became nothing short of baffling when I
What?
stopped to think about it. What is up with this picture? I know we're doing the friendship school thing and this is supposed to be a class photo, but we know this definitely isn't the entire student body of the school. Now you're probably thinking like, dude, this is just a shot for the intro that's meant to convey the idea of a friendship school. And I'm like, yeah, that part makes sense. But this is also the actual photo they took at the end of the season premiere, so I keep trying to imagine Twilight's in-universe rationale for this particular assortment of students, and every time I do, all I can figure is that her logic for this photo was the same as the show staff's logic for the photo.
They were just the only
She's
students
like, okay,
there
girls, let's
to take
put
the
ourselves
picture.
front and center here. Elements of harmony, that'll be great for marketing this thing. Then let's get these minorities in the middle here right behind us. Excellent for publicity. And we just need a few more students to fill in the gaps back there. And bam, that looks like a fucking friendship school, doesn't it? This photo is a promo shot, both in our reality and in the show's universe. That shit's fucking deep, right? It's almost like you can overanalyze anything and make semi-profound sounding assertions by playing up and then tenuously connecting insignificant details.
Yeah.
But why would you waste your time?
You
Don't
can
know.
call them smells, but I call them essence.
Oh, what? Another song? Another song?
So, Sunburst's like, why am I yelling? Well, dude, it's because you're fucking ecstatic. You and Glitty Glam get to go on your first friendship map mission together, and where should it take you but back where the madness all started? Oh, so there's this part where Spike offers to give Sunburst some advice because he's, quote, been on his fair share of missions, and Twice like, you've only been on one, dude, to which Spike replies,
And that's my fair share.
the only way I can interpret this is that Spike is bluntly acknowledging his own insignificance. He's just like, yeah, I've only been on one mission, but hey, I mean, that's my fair share, right? Wouldn't want to give
Yeah.
me too much time in the spotlight. Anyway, Glamour's like, man, it's not that I don't want to go home. I just fucking hate my dad. He treats me like I'm still a kid or something. Well, I mean, you are still his kid. Yeah, but how am I supposed to show everyone what a mature adult I am if my dad just, like, won't leave me alone? God. Yeah, I get what you're saying. My mom's so annoying. She's always trying to make me, like, do stuff or whatever.
What a bitch. Oh my god, right?
So they get back home and we meet Glim Dad. And the moment I saw him, I had two thoughts. First of all, he dresses
Sure.
snappy as fuck. And more importantly, now we know where Starlight gets her noticeably off-center hairline and concealing comb-over technique. Anyway, he's stoked to see his snuggy wuggy sugar lumpy pumpkin wumpy glimmykins. But Glamour's like, oh my god, Dad, why do you have to be so embarrassing? I'm a big girl now.
Oh my. Who is this tasty little morsel right here?
Hey,
Oh
Sunburst,
my
you never
God.
told me you had a sister.
Our village needs the same thing you do.
Oh,
A clear plan for the future.
Oh god, wait, no, she's just like my mom. Never mind. Ew, gross. You guys can have your fucking MILF threads or whatever, but I'm out of this one. Sorry.
fine. I'll take it.
So, Glim Dad and Burst Mom, aka Stellar Flare, or Stella as I call her, are having a
I
little
know.
bourgeois beef here because she wants to get rich by turning the town into a mall and he wants to keep the peasants out. And Stella's like, don't you know how much cash we could funnel into our pockets by setting up a retail strip in a gated community like this? The exclusivity will practically do the marketing for us and we'll have businesses competing for real estate and customers competing to get in. Yeah, and who's gonna work at all those shops? Filthy mud ponies and zebras. Next thing you know, they'll be building low-income housing outside the town walls, which will be covered in graffiti, by the way. God damn it, Dad, my friend Maud is a filthy mud pony, and I find that
Yeah.
fucking offensive.
Sorry, chipmunk cheeks.
And Sunburst's like, okay, this is obviously the friendship problem. We fix the shit as fast as we can and then we mash. So, Sunburst convinces his mom that making more money by exploiting the proletariat won't fill the gaping void left in her soul and her cooch since his father died. And Glimmy convinces her dad that mud ponies are people too. They make up and suck
Nice.
each other off a little and these
Oh.
guys are like, okay, sounds good. See you guys at Heartswarming. Don't you want to stay for a minute and catch up? We would love to, but oh no, look at my leg. I have a compound fracture. Better get to the hospital. See ya.
Damn.
Unfortunately, they have to stay because the taillights won't turn on, but on the plus side, we get to see this. Oh, Starlight. Now, I've seen some people saying this shit looks emo, but no. See, we've got too many skulls and horns going on for emo.
Holy
And we got
shit,
some
I didn't notice
chains
that.
up here and this eyeball and these crystals. It's a grimy, alchemical horror aesthetic combined with guitars and leather straps, and I know exactly what that combination entails. You were slamming that black metal, weren't you, Glimmy? Oh, sure. If anyone brings it up now, you're like, yeah, I used to like that stuff back when I was a kid. But no, that was your shit back in the day. You were up there in your room after school in your leather boots and bands, face all painted up, screeching your lungs out and banging your head over those blast beats. You can't fucking lie to me, dude. You can fool everyone else, but I've been there and I can read this shit like a fucking book. Anyway, while Glimdad's trying to convince Starlight to wear
What
the
was that?
traditional garb of their people, Stellar Stella here takes her son to meet these chicks, and this one's like, oh, hello, Sunburst. We all think you're really cute and would love to date you, but we can't decide who gets to go first. Won't you help us? Mom, do you think I'm retarded? Well, you're 32 and you still haven't gotten your dick
Hey, I'd
wet,
still
so I
take
figured
it.
it's a
I'm just kidding.
possibility. Sorry for trying to help. The only fucking I want right now is for you to fuck off. Then Sunburst realizes that this whole fucking mess with their parents is the friendship problem, and Glimglam's like,
Why couldn't we have been sent to stop a war or something?
so Starlight would rather there be some kind of massive international conflict full of bloodshed and death than deal with her own interpersonal problems. You know, I always hear people complaining about the ponies being out of character for whatever reason, and I always think it's bullshit, but I gotta say, this has to be one of the most in-character things I've ever heard. So, they try to talk about it, the kids end up throwing a fit, the parents turn up the guilt, and hooray, everyone's mad, and Glimmy's like, okay, so the problem is that we think our parents are annoying, and they treat us like idiots. Yeah, pretty much. That's not a fucking friendship problem, that's just every parent-child relationship. Yeah, but the map says it is. Fuck the map, not only did it make us do a 2-for-1, the second problem isn't even a problem, it's just part of life. Well, life does feel like one giant problem sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's an easy solution for
Oh
it,
my
but I'm not
God.
trying to go that far yet. I'm calling shenanigans, this is bullshit, and there's only one way to fight bullshit. So, they both go get their respective parents, and they're like, listen, if we don't come to some kind of resolution here, this mission's never gonna end. You don't want that, and we don't want that, so let's just do what we do at dinner parties and act like reasonable people. Sorry, we yelled at you guys. We just got carried away, and you are totally not smothering pains in the ass. Yes, and we're sorry for being so overbearing, and you are totally not difficult, ungrateful children.
That works.
Fucking got it. Suck my dick, friendship map. Anyway, we're out. See you guys at Hearthswarming. Don't expect gifts.
Damn.
Hey, how you doing, love my
God damn it.
Tell you something that you might like to hear. Got a sexy ass body and your ass looks soft. Mind if I touch it and see if it's soft?
I hope her dad isn't saying that to her. Okay, I think this is where I'm gonna call it. I have to go to PT in a little bit. So yeah, this is where I'm calling it for now. I'll record some more later on. Yep. And I'm back from my field training. This is like 4 days after I recorded just before what you saw. So here I am again. This one is the mean 6 that we're on now. So it'll be cool. 3, 2, 1, play.
All I need is a piece of the pony.
Sniffing that hair, huh? I need to get high on Pony. Oh yeah, she is. This is when she came back.
Well, guess who's back again. Now, those of you who've been around here for a while know how much I love Chrysalis, and
Yes, I know. We have been planning this for quite some time.
what's going on here?
Which means you will be able to use them too.
Hey, Chrissy Doodle Dandy, who are you talking to there?
Why,
Oh God.
Because Princess Twilight and her friends control the elements of harmony.
Oh, you're hanging up pictures of ponies and talking to them like they're actually there. Well,
Like you.
all I can say is welcome to the club. There's free drinks and group weeping sessions
the
every
fuck?
Friday. Anyways, you might be able to surmise Buggy Boo's been going through a
Buggy
rough
Boo.
patch ever since she got glammed. She's been living out in the woods for God knows how many months and has reached that critical intersection of isolation, misanthropy, and psychological instability at which one of 3 things is bound to happen to a person. The first and most obvious is suicide, which for most of us is the best solution because, as you know, when we die, we go to Equestria, I promise. The problem is
Yes.
Chrissy's already there and it doesn't seem to be working out, so that's a no-go. The second option is taking responsibility for your fuck-ups, accepting the fact that in all likelihood, the majority of your misfortune is the result of your own poor character and laziness, and then trying to become a better person, but fuck that. So the third option is this.
Yeah.
Thank you, Applejack. Thank you, Applejack. Thank
Stop
you.
replaying
Thank
that.
you.
Jesus Christ.
Tulpas.
Wackadoodle ding
She's
dong.
made main 6 tulpas. Not only that, Chrissy's concocted some sort of unholy magic-fueled alchemy that can turn her imaginary friends into bootleg waifus. And she's like, alright, you dumb horse, listen up. We're gonna find the elements of harmony and use their power to put you bitches into mass production. Seeing as Equestria's main
Tulpa
export
gnomes.
is waifus, flooding the market with cheap knockoffs will destabilize its entire economy, causing civil unrest, which I will exploit by disguising myself as a pretty pony politician and pandering to the disenfranchised masses. I'll whip them into a fervor, lead a rebellion, topple the equestrian government, and seize power. Then I can take away Starlight Glimmer's friends and ruin her life just like she did to me. Why don't we just
Hell
kill
yeah.
her? Listen, that's not how evil plots work. There's gotta be like machinations and subterfuge and shit, and then a big reveal where you're like, haha, remember me? And they're like, no! And then you rule the world and get all the hugs. Servants. I meant servants. Power and servants. Gay. I say we break her spine and make her watch while we kill her friends. What is wrong with you guys? Bitch, you tell me. Anyway, while Chrissy's doing whatever I just said, Twiggles, Glimmy, and the crew are traveling into the woods to find an excuse to be in the woods. And Twiggy's like, I made it a schedule for the thing we're doing. But Dashy's all, schedules? I don't like those. I don't
Yeah.
like loud noises. I do. Holy fuck. I like stuff, but I didn't bring it. I don't like stuff, but I did. Come on, Starlight, now it's your turn.
Can't we just assume everyone's
Great
watched
recap.
the show? Why do you always have to be such a contrarian pain in the con, Starlight?
Made you do it for me. Whoa, well played. I'm next level, bro. I like how in this episode, Glimmer finally feels like a legitimate part of the crew. All the ambivalence towards her is gone, and she's not constantly spouting horse remorse. She's just another part of the jambalaya of neurosis that is the main cast.
What?
So, meanwhile, Chrissy's realizing that all of her Tulpa golems are shitty people, and she's like, hey, stop being a bunch of pathetic assholes. Takes one to make one. God damn it, why don't you respect me? Because we're just parts of you and you hate yourself? I don't hate myself, I hate Starlight Glimmer. Let me see, we have Fluttershy, Applejack, Rarity, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and me. Technically, you're the Starlight Glimmer of the group.
You know what? I hate you. Exactly.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Oh my god. This is a good Twilight recap.
Whining. Holy shit, everybody's getting lost and mixed up, and you're like, my retreat is off to a great start. Shut the fuck up. If you're gonna bitch, at least make it entertaining like Rarity does. Nobody wants to hear you passive-aggressively pissing and moaning under your breath.
Jesus Christ, these little horses, man. You know, it's been so many years and I've spent so many hours with these characters that they just feel like family members at
This
this
came
point.
out of nowhere.
Every time I watch an episode, I end up arguing with at least one of them. Then again, I can't really say shit. Imagine what it's like to be Twilight Sparkle, and I don't mean like, ooh, I'm a pretty pony. That's my fetish, you fucking degenerates.
Oh my God.
I mean, think about what it would mean to live her life.
Just a minute ago,
Be
you were
stressful.
this snippy, antisocial nerd girl working your way through Celestia's pony college, humping books from morning till dawn, and now, only a few years later, you are your entire nation's only competent ruler, as well as the leader of its primary defense force, which is comprised of this group of chicks who, despite being like family to you, are undeniably a bunch of crazy cunts. At least once a year. For going on a decade now, the world has nearly ended, often putting said friends in mortal danger and leaving it solely to you to rescue them and everyone else. Basically, there was one time it didn't all fall on your shoulders and you spent that day in a bucket full of changeling jizz. Now it's the current year, and not only do you have two personal proteges to keep track of, you're running an entire school that might start a war.
She has to do a lot of
You
shit.
have to be a ruler, a soldier, a teacher, and a role model, all at the same time, while staying sane enough to maintain these interpersonal relationships that have given your life meaning.
She's a great role model.
I'm full of shit. Twiggy, if you want to complain, you're entitled to it more than literally anyone else in the world. Anyway, got off topic there. So, Chrissy finally gets her shit together and finds the elements, and as usual, realizes just a moment too late that she fucked up. See, as we all know, these fucking things exist to protect Equestria, and nothing is more paramount to its security and prosperity than producing the choicest, highest quality cutie pies. So of course the elements are imbued with waifu quality control magic. As soon as the bootlegs get within range, they get turned into magic goo, and then wood comes out. Usually you get the wood first and then the magic goo comes out, but whatever, suspension of disbelief. Also, who fucking cares that they changed it from the leaked version? Stop getting mad about everything. Yeah, you guys, I'm talking to you. Stop getting mad about every fucking thing. Just enjoy the show for once. Jesus fucking Christ. So, the main seven get to their campsite and it's all fucked up, but they're just like, nah, that sucks, but whatevs, and that's what this all amounted to. Chrissy, congratulations, you managed to moderately inconvenience your mortal enemy. You know, Bugaboo's always been my favorite villain in the show, but it was mostly because she had an awesome design and a very sexy voice. My dick has a lot to say in my opinion. But now, taken together with all her past appearances, this episode makes something very plain. Chrysalis is a fucking loser, and I love it. She's bitter, lonely, has no self-awareness, fucks up everything she tries to do, and then blames it on everyone else. Chrissy, I love you, but you are like the villainy equivalent of an incel. God fucking help you, dude.
Chrysalis the incel.
God fucking help you.
No, listen, that's not how evil plots work. There's gotta be like machinations and subterfuge and shit, and then a big reveal where you're like, ha ha, remember me? And then they go like, oh no! And then you...
Nice. All right. Now we're moving on to a matter of principles. What was this episode again? I can't remember. Fuck. It's been too long since I've seen the show. Time to rewatch the entire thing and react to it again. No. 3, 2, 1, play.
And we'll learn all about the Spellvenger hunt.
Okay, I know, of course, that Twilight is saying Spellvenger hunt, Spellvenger hunt, as in a combination of spell and scavenger hunt.
Yeah.
However, the first time I watched this, that is not what I heard. That
What?
V is not very well enunciated, and it sounded like an M to me, so I could have sworn she was saying spell minge or hunt.
Oh,
I cannot
God.
unhear it. That is just what it sounds like in my head now, and anytime anyone mentions it, all I can think about is the students running around the friendship school looking for big, hairy, magical vaginas. And now it's in your head,
Me.
too. If I must suffer, you will all suffer with me. That is kind of the theme of this channel, I think. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so
Jesus.
I didn't have a beer to crack open. All I have is empty beer cans.
Come on,
I crushed one
DWK.
instead, but I think I just cut
Quit
myself.
lying to us.
Okay, I got more beer. So, we're learning some friendship, and Twice like, all right, guys, listen up. We're gonna have a Spellvenger hunt.
Is that a pony thing?
Anyway, I'm gonna split you into pairs, and you're gonna go find some minges. Question,
Jesus.
changeling girl.
It's Ocelis?
I'm gonna forget that again in a week, but what's your question?
When are you gonna stop milking this one shitty joke?
When are you gonna grow a fucking personality?
Ouch.
Correct. Shut up, Ember Jr. I still can't even tell if you're a chick or a dude.
Oh yeah, also, I haven't done the episode where Spike gets his wings yet, so if you're one of those types out there who don't really watch the show anymore and just get your updates from fan content, then yeah, that happened.
That would be weird.
Episode 11. You should definitely go watch it and then fucking hang yourself.
Anyway, Twice
Yeah.
like, all right, you two, Gallus and Gabby 2.0, you're the first team.
True.
What's the problem? I think they'll make a good pair.
No, I see how it is. You know, just we both look like bird things, right? Just throw all the beak fags together and shuffle
Beak
them out of
fags.
the building. Why pony racist? Okay, everybody back the fuck up. I am not a... So, Twilight gets a booty call, and the gals are
Hell
like,
yeah.
great fucking job, Twi. You just had to say something stupid. Now the entire teaching staff has to go to sensitivity training. I'm not
Damn.
a racist. I swear, nobody even let me explain.
Twilight, just play along and take it up the ass before this gets on the internet and we all lose our fucking jobs.
Anyway, Purple has to leave someone in charge while she goes away for a little re-education, and oh my stars. Look who it is. And Gloomy's like,
Smoochy
dude, I'm
woochy.
flat out telling you this is a terrible idea and I will fuck it up. But Twiggy's all,
You're the perfect choice. You're a good leader and an expert in friendship.
nothing you just said is true. Now, Starlight, what do I always tell you about being confident in yourself?
That it doesn't matter if I am or not, because you could still charge me for all the crimes I committed, so I'm your bitch forever, just like Spike.
Exactly. Now fucking do it, you ungrateful slut. Don't worry, Starlight. Free will is overrated. So, at this point, I'm thinking like, sweet. Time for a nice help and a good old glim glam shenanigans with some Spike on the side. I like these two together. Spike doesn't have the sort of little brother manservant relationship to Glimmer that he does with Twi and the rest of the gals because they're both butt slaves. They treat each other like equals, and if anything, Spike gets to be the advisor for once. Surely this will be a contender for my favorite episode of the season.
What could possibly go wrong?
Fuck.
No fun allowed. Never mind.
You know, Discord's role in this show is meta as fuck for me. He doesn't just show up and ruin the pony's day, he shows up and ruins my day. I don't have very many good days, alright? I look forward to this shit. This is what keeps me going throughout the week.
I feel you.
Hold on, maybe this could be okay, right? Granted, Discord is still far from my #1 choice if I happen to be in Ponyland looking for someone to hang out with, but after that whole Fluttershy tea party incident last season and getting to see the world through his eyes for a minute, I've been feeling a little warmer towards the guy lately. I will give this a chance, and maybe he won't fuck it up.
No, he's fucking it up. He's fucking it up. I'm just thinking, if Glimmer went walking around wearing that wig, no extra effort, just exactly like this with the hair hanging out and everything, how long do you think it would actually take
Yeah,
for
for
someone
real.
to even look close enough and realize she wasn't Twilight?
Anyway, Douchecord pulls his usual act and fucks everything up, so Glim Glam has to call in the cavalry, and oh,
Trixie, you're back. You're finally back.
you see, guys, you can't evade the law forever. All those years of illegal back alley firework dealings and smoking shards finally caught up to poor Trixie, and over the past 10 months, she's been paying her debt to society at the Canterlot Correctional Friendship Dungeon. But now, finally, Glimmy's been able to use her government connections to get Trixie into a work release program, and another display of the blatant nepotism in practice at this institution has gotten her a cushy job teaching here at the School of Friendship.
Also, hey Spitfire, why you,
Yeah, well,
looking at me like that?
oh.
Sorry, sweetie,
Oh.
I could never date you. I mean, you seem like a really cool chick, but you got that, like, annoying, really raspy, gargly voice, and you always...
I'd still
you're always
smash.
yelling. I can't stand
She'd
you
be a
anyway.
dom.
And so
like,
we finally get our first Trixie scene of the season, but surprise, Charlie Chucklefuck shows up and ruins it. And Trixie's
Charlie
like, hey, get the
Chucklefuck.
banana out of here, it's going straight up your ass, no magic, no lube. Hey, as long as we can take turns, I'll even set it to vibrate.
No, my best.
Fight a bugbear. Yeah. She's overpowered. I
Anyway,
agree.
Glimmy finally gets as sick of Discord shit as I am, and she's like, give me a reason, dude.
You're gay. Well, I think we're back in the running here, guys.
And so, Glimmer does some first-rate guidance counseling and guides her foot straight up Discord's asshole.
And these guys are like, wait, that was just like a temporary ban, right? No.
Nah, he's dead.
And Spike's all,
Man, that was maybe disproportionate retribution.
No.
A little bit, possibly.
okay, maybe I got caught up in the moment a little bit, but like,
Do you think anyone's really gonna be broken up about it?
well, you did just kind of ruin my D&D nights, but yeah,
Probably no one except Fluttershy. I mean, she's always hella depressed anyway, right? So, no harm, no foul.
bro, if
Yeah.
Twilight hasn't chopped her horn off by now and left you to rot in a dungeon, I don't see how this would be the tipping point. Now, come on, we gotta spell twat.
And we wouldn't have the season 9 finale happen, so.
Yeah, I wish.
Or premiere.
Anyway, despite being completely and utterly 100% justified in murdering Discord, Glimmy, for some inconceivable reason, feels like a dick about it, and so Discord's restless spirit latches onto her emotional vulnerability and returns from beyond the grave to torment the faculty and students of the Friendship School. And she's all, fine, you can be alive again if it's such a big deal. Jesus Christ. Thanks, most people prefer to exist, even I know that.
Listen, man, I'm sorry, okay? I finally understand why you're acting like this. And, you know, the obvious answer is fuck you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. That's the whole lesson of the fucking thing. No, the real lesson is that I'm a fucking idiot for ever getting mad in the first place. I've known you long enough to understand what your life is like, and you're a lonely, insecure, pitiable person.
All this bullshit you constantly pull is like the screeching of a neglected child so starved
Jesus,
for
Starlight.
attention that he doesn't even care if that attention is a beating. At least it's proof he exists. Lacking empathy towards something that pathetic makes you equally pathetic. And at this point, anyone who still has a massive hate boner for you is just as petty and childish as you are. Like the guy who made this video?
Exactly. Fuck that guy.
Nice. Such a clusterfuck of stuff that he's made at the end there. Alright. Alright, the next one I have is On the Road to Friendship. I know he's going to orgasm at this episode. I did too. So, let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, God. Stixie! Sorry, I'm Star Tricks.
So, the sweet and
Sorry.
crunchy Trix is doing a magic show with Glamorous Glimmer on the assist, but they use Granny Smith for their signature crunk in a trunk trick, and she suffers a massive coronary. Now, fortunately, Candy is there, and she's able to cast a heart spell and resuscitate her, but this is still bad news for Trixie. Not only does the Apple family sue for medical expenses plus
shit.
pain and suffering, if the Friendship Police decide to open a criminal investigation, it's
hell
very
no.
likely she could be charged with reckless endangerment. And she's like, Starlight, you gotta help me. I don't have liability insurance and I'm flat broke. This will put me in debt for the rest of my life, and I can't get convicted of another crime. I'm still on probation.
What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Well, you're friends with Applejack, right? No, none of them actually like me except Twilight and Spike.
Yeah.
Wait, Twilight and who?
Never mind.
Bro, you know, like princesses and shit. All right, I'm not asking
Yeah.
for the moon here. Can't you just like
Hook
make
me
it
up.
so I don't get in trouble?
Yeah, no. Also, the moon would probably be easier. Luna's pretty chill.
All right, looks like we're going on the run then.
We?
Yeah, I mean, what's tying you down here?
My job and my friends.
Guidance counselor is the gayest job ever, and you just said it yourself. Nobody actually likes you.
Well, good point.
Yeah,
Also,
I'm in.
Candy's gotta have a very strong neck to walk around all day and do that sunshine
Yeah,
dance
for real.
with the little abomination latched onto
I wonder
her
what
head
that
the
neck
whole
could do.
time.
I guess all of those years of deep-throating shining
Hey, I
stock
told
really beefed up those muscles.
So Glimmy starts a fire in the castle to distract Twilight, and our two fledgling fugitives are off on the road to Hades.
Oh my god. Wait.
They probably sing a song about it.
Yeah.
Is this what I think it is?
Mm-hmm.
On the road to friendship.
Untold seasons yet to come, our friendship will be here. For 9 at least.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and then I can finally escape this Technicolor nightmare and have a real life again. Or so I hope.
Lately,
Or just
I've been
disappear.
wondering about G5. I mean, there's a good chance that it'll be shit and we'll all fuck off, and Hasbro will finally be able to rest easy knowing that one of its flagship toy lines is no longer associated with the fandom of mouth-breathing degenerates, but what if it's good? What if I have to stay and watch it? Maybe ponies were some kind of deal with the devil that I didn't really understand at the time I made it. They gave me a reason not to kill myself, but I'm beginning to suspect that the price might be eternal servitude. Anyway, the song ends, and after I change my pants, look where we are.
Some nebula is no doubt filled to the brim.
I don't doubt it either.
Oh.
Just look at her. Wait,
Fucking
did you
sexy.
buy a fucking falafel? Yeah, why?
That's like half our money, you dumb whore.
Wow, you're being falafely rude right now?
Yeah, because we're fucking broke now.
Alright, look man, it was a terrible decision and I falafel about it.
Stop it.
Wow.
Oh shit, look.
It's the get on in. Get on in.
Now, after the falafel debacle and a harrowing line standing incident, our two protagonists are starting to experience some salt buildup, and all they want to do is get on in, get it on, and get to sleep. However, it seems that Somnambula's every last hole is full, and they're forced to sleep in the wagon
Damn.
where there's zero fuck space and hardly enough room to move. Trixie, what is this? Well, you were snoring like a buzzsaw, and I had to shut you up somehow.
These aren't clean, are they?
Hey, it's aromatherapy.
gross.
Okay, for real though, you fucking tiny horses have magic that can control celestial bodies and manipulate time, but nobody's invented earplugs yet. Anyway, the combination of stress, sleep deprivation, hunger, and just having a slew of mental health problems in the first place finally gets to these two, and Trixie's like, here, Starlight, have the last carrot. I know how much you love putting long, hard objects down your throat.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you can keep it. You'll need it for a while after this.
Man, maybe it's just my autism goggles, but I can't see this as anything else but the quintessential lover spat. Glenn even throws all of Trixie's shit out of the house. People who aren't fucking don't argue like this. And so Triska's like, I
would
never
know.
loved you anyway, and she runs off into the woods or desert equivalent thereof. But when she comes back in the morning,
Who said you could do that? No, Pony, I just did it.
Hey, Starlight, just come over here for a second. We need to have a little chat, okay? just a little powwow, you know, you and me, just unpack this for a second. Have you been feeling lightheaded recently? Dizzy? Maybe you inhaled a little too much of Trixie's ball vapor?
this whole fiasco is presented as though both parties are being equally unreasonable, but that is not the case, my friend. This is a historic moment because right now I can say something that I never
It's all
thought
Starlight,
I'd be able to
like-
say, even if the show ran for 30 seasons.
Trixie did nothing wrong. Other than having a preference in hay cake stands and talking in her sleep, she's done nothing.
Glimmy, my dude, what are you trying to accomplish here? Granted, it's ridiculous that one falafel would bankrupt your entire party, but if you're sharing a budget with someone, you talk to them before spending. Then you ate the rest of the food before Trixie even woke up? Quit stuffing your fat fucking face! And you were the one who started talking shit during the magic show, and why do you keep telling Trixie to throw out all her magic shit? So you could sleep better? She's a traveling magician. That's why you two are traveling with magic shit. You knew the setup from the beginning. You have no right to get pissed about it halfway through the trip.
I agree
It's too small
with everything
for
you're
us.
saying.
I understand if you're having second thoughts. Are you kidding? This wagon isn't small, it's cozy.
Now you trade away her wagon without even asking, and you act all huffy when she gets mad?
What in tarnation?
Bad horse corner.
What the hayseed? You and Trixie are dead even now. You just cashed in all your bitch chips, and it is a new game from here on out as far as I'm concerned. Trixie, it's stuck. Trixie, hey, Trixie.
Move the
Trixie,
rocks.
your thing is stuck on a thing. Trixie, you can't just pull on it. It's not gonna go. You know how like sometimes you're trying to get a thing to go, but it won't fucking go. That's what being stuck is when they don't when they don't go because
I know.
they're stuck. Trixie.
Oh shit, my wagon.
No, bro, it's my wagon.
Look, thanks, but that bitch traded without even asking me, and it's causing me a huge amount of stress, so let's just switch back, cool? I apologize, but I have a strict no-takesies backsies policy on this kind of stuff.
But the whole reason you offered to do this was because you liked me and you wanted to help me, right?
Yeah, I mean, granted, there's that, but I mean,
Fuck you, apparently. So, are you just fucking with me or what?
I am not sure I even know. Fortunately, right then, Glamour's brain stops shitting itself and she returns with wagon in tow, but I swear to God, this guy just likes fucking with him. Glimmy has to beg him and he's finally like, alright, I'll give it back if you can provide notarized proof of friendship. Alright, you want proof? Here's proof.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Alright, good enough for me.
That guy's a dick.
Anywho, Triska
Oh,
decides to turn herself in,
Jesus.
and after a little makeup session, we're back in Ponyville. And Glimmy's all, dude, I'm sorry for being such a huge cunt. I was just hella stressed about leaving my whole life behind and becoming a fugitive. And Trixie's like, it's cool, man. That was asking way too much. I mean, if you were that much of a bitch for no reason, I wouldn't forgive you so easy. But this was a
fucked up situation. Either way, I'd rather be destitute and get diddled in prison than fight with you. Don't worry, I'll visit every week and diddle you too. Also, I'll talk to Twilight. We can probably get the charge reduced to criminal negligence or something.
What
Nice.
the fuck? Where am I?
Oh, and kidnapping apparently. We need to not put old people in boxes.
Yeah. What the hell are these sound effects? Gonna have to fucking make this 18 plus video, Jesus. I only have one of those on my channel. It's my banned from Equestria video. Alright, well, I'm gonna record the rest of this later. I'm gonna take a little break right now. So yeah. And I'm back again for another recording session. That'll make it the most separate sessions I've had for one video. Interesting fact, I guess. This one's gonna be a Rockhoof in a hard place. I remember this one. This episode about Rockhoof obviously struggling to fit in this new time. I guarantee, I'm calling it right now, DWK is gonna compare himself to Rockhoof and his feeling of being out of place in the world and not knowing what to do. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, play. Is that you? Yep. Sorry.
Fucking chick is like, Rockhoof, don't touch these priceless historical artifacts. They're the only way we can understand the past. And Rockhoof saw, I was there, dude. I can tell you about it. No, fuck off. Man, a lot of this shit is mine. You can't just tell me not to touch it. See, look, here's my ball. That's it, you're fired. I don't even work for you, man. I'm just here to dig up my house. So Cunty McDiggit is like, Twilight, make Rockhoof go away. I'm just curious, have you ever heard of hair conditioner? Did you hear me? He's fucking up my
Yeah,
shit.
her hair is
Actually,
disgusting.
It's his shit.
What? Why? Because his village, his shit. You don't get to take it just because it's old.
Wait, is that a law?
It's common sense. Now get the fuck out.
Oh wait, that didn't happen.
So Principal says Twiggly is like, sorry, Rockhoof, you can't live in your old village because Professor Fossil wants everything to be safe, preserved, and untouched like her vagina. But it's okay because you're literally a living legend who sacrificed himself to save Equestria. So the least we can do is put you up in a nice house and you can spend the rest of your life fucking bitches and digging ditches to your heart's
Hell
content.
yeah.
Sweet, those are my 2 favorite things.
Just kidding, we don't actually give a shit.
Alright,
Damn.
fair enough, I'll get a job. So what jobs around here require digging holes and or trenches? Maybe construction or farm work or some... Sorry man, but we don't need to dig anything, ever. Equestria is now a post-digging society. Alright, well I'm strong and I can fight. How about the Royal Guard? Uniform won't fit. You have to look exactly like this guy in order to fit into the uniform. Alright, that's... reasonable. Well, I'm also
No.
a hero. I can help you guys save Equestria when you need to.
Yeah.
Now we have too many cast members, but it's okay because you can be a teacher.
Don't I have to know how to teach?
Nope.
Don't I have to at least be smart?
Definitely not. So Rocco's the teacher. The students fucking love him and he gives Yona a big boner, but he also breaks a bunch of shit. And Twi's like, hey, don't break so much shit.
Oh, fuck, my bad. I won't do that anymore.
Okay, cool. I was just kidding, you can't be a teacher now. Wow, I only get one chance?
Wow.
That's harsh. Sorry, that's the rule. That's the rule that we've always had forever.
Wow, so none of you guys have ever fucked anything up?
Nope, it's okay though. Don't worry, I got another idea. You can... Oh shit, a fire. I gotta go save everyone.
Oh god.
Check it out, I saved all your lives. Man, what the fuck did you do that for?
So you wouldn't die?
No, retard, we have fires around here all the time for dragon stuff or whatever. You just fucked up our shit.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Twilight, why didn't you tell me this when you hired me on as faculty?
She's fucking incompetent.
Still your fault.
God, what a dick. It's okay though, we'll find you another job. Nope, you fucked that up. Fucked that up. Jesus Christ, you really fucked that up.
Wow, I always thought I was like a hero and a cool guy.
Not anymore.
I really suck.
And so Twiggy's like, guys, finding this dude a job is really hard. Bruh, I've got it. Maybe the other pillars can give him some advice. Good thinking, AJ. That's a perfect excuse to show all those characters again.
Way to help him. Perfect way to help
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
What are we trying to do again?
Hey, Flash Magnus, what's up? Got any advice?
Go see Miss Main.
Hey, Miss Main, you got any advice?
Go see Somnambula.
So he goes to Somnambula's meditation class, but she doesn't even talk to him.
Fucking God.
Damn.
Wow, Meadowbrook. I feel really fucking useless, especially when everyone else is doing all this awesome shit. Listen, man, this is a huge adjustment for all of us, okay? And it's gonna take longer for some than others, so don't go comparing yourself to other people.
Dude, check out all this awesome shit Stygian did.
Damn it.
Guys, Rockhoof's bad at everything and it's making him hella depressed. I don't get why.
I'll tell you the real problem here. We haven't given Rockhoof the chance to be who he really is. A hero. What we need to do is find him a job that's as epic as he is.
Now, it was at this point in the episode that I finally understood what was going on.
It's opposite day.
How do I know?
What?
Because Dash is the only one not
Being a stupid cunt.
So Rockhoof joins the Hippogriff Navy, and this guy's like, what's up, man? We're gonna be best oh shit, we're gonna crash. No, wait, we can navigate with the stars. Go that way. What he said.
Ah, shit, we crashed anyway. I guess the stars moved. Wow, the universe is literally fucking with me.
You're fired, by the way. How is this my fault? I just made a suggestion. You're the officer, and you gave the order. Bruh, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, okay? We're hippogriffs. We can fly and turn into fish, but we still build boats. We have no idea what the fuck we're doing.
Well, time to kill myself. Can you turn me to stone?
Just like the real
Can't
Navy.
do that. You
I'm
have
just kidding.
so much to live for.
No, I don't. My life is just constant failure and rejection.
But suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
Right, and I've decided that the temporary problem is bad enough to warrant a permanent solution.
But suicide is selfish. So is making someone live if they don't want to. Yeah, well,
Stop with this reasoning.
hold on. I'm gonna go Google more reasons not to kill yourself.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Shut up, Spike. So Rocco's
Damn.
about to kill himself, but Yona's like, dude,
Don't do that. I think you're a great guy and I love your stories. Wow, thanks. That's the first nice thing anyone said to me. I don't
want to die anymore. You know, there was a time when I was completely indifferent to all of these guys right here. I always figured, why do we need 6 more characters in a show that's already stuffed to bursting with them? If you want to take the focus off the main 6 now and again, you've got plenty of secondary
Fleetfoot
characters as
episode.
it is, so why the fuck do we need these guys?
They're pretty good, though.
Well, I still don't know the answer to that question, but I don't really care anymore because Yona makes it all worth it for me.
So
She
true.
justifies all of their existences just by herself.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish they'd stop trying to kill her.
Whoa, Rockhoof, you finally found something you're good at. Actually, it's more that someone was just nice to me. It turns out if you make someone feel shitty and useless all the time and never give them a second chance at anything, it makes them want to kill themselves.
Shit. I feel like I should have known that.
Fortunately, it's nighttime now, so opposite day is over, and Twice like, wow, I completely botched this. Guess I gotta quit being a princess now.
That one chance and then you're fired rule seems kind of counterproductive. Okay, I'm sorry, hold on, wait a second. If that's how it works, then how the hell do Celestia and Luna still have jobs?
Yeah.
Or anyone else for that matter?
Oh, shit, you're right. That's not an actual rule at all. I fucked up.
Yep, you get a lot of that in the Navy. I wouldn't know, I'm Army. So we gotta shit on every other branch, it's just a rule. Okay. This one's gonna be Sounds of Silence. Ooh. I cannot wait to see what he thinks about Autumn Blaze. And we get some more Fluttershy, so it's gonna be great. 3, 2, 1, play.
All right, bitches, let's do this. I think we can keep it under 30 seconds.
Word.
Wow, Applejack and Fluttershy, my two good friends who are honest and kind respectively, you've been
Exposition.
called by the friendship map. Ah, yes, that map we have
Yeah.
that sends one or more ponies at a time
Yes.
on friendship missions.
Indeed.
As is often the case, I'm scared. As is equally often the case, I'm not. According to our friend Rockhoof, who was featured 2 episodes ago, there's, friendship... Oh shit, AJ hit the reset button.
Oh,
fuck me,
God.
did I overheat? Yeah, look, let's just take our time with this, okay? Alright, where was I? Oh, yeah,
It says a group called the Kieran used to live there.
a group? Like a musical group? No. A news group? No. A financial group? No. The performance art group? Look, I'm just trying not to say the word race, okay? It's not PC enough anymore. So, an ethnic group. Just fucking go.
Yup.
So Applehat and Butternut hop on the E-train, go to this place, fend off an attempted rapist,
Yeah.
and start climbing. At least Applejack does. Fluttershy hangs out with some squirrels, eats some foxgloves, and starts screaming in toxicity-induced delirium. But
Nice.
fortunately, the rage somehow makes her strong enough to move this 5-ton boulder
yeah, how
that's
the
blocking
hell?
the entrance to the Kieran town. And speaking of Kieran, they show up, and AJ's like, "What's up, guys? We are the Pony Master race have graced your primitive society with our presence, that we may alleviate any social problems your inferior brains are unable to
Oh,
solve."
God.
Yo, maybe they don't speak English.
Do you understand Ponish?
Fucking talk, you piece of shit. Hey, maybe they're just hella shy. Let me try something. What is your favorite anime?
Oh, God. Don't ask that question.
What the hell does that have to do with anything? They all have neckbeards. It was overshot. Anyway, Fluttershy
That's
feels
so
really
true.
embarrassed about that anime thing and has to leave the episode for a few minutes. But fortunately, AJ meets a Kieran who can talk, and she's like, "All right, I can smell exposition coming a mile away. So what's the deal here?" Well, you see, this place actually used to be pretty sweet. It was just us Kieran chilling out here up in the mountains, living in our little jungle village. Problem is, we're really isolated, and after so many generations, your gene pool starts to look a little
Yeah.
uniform.
Yeah.
If you catch my drift. Yep, happened in my family. Fucking your cousin seems hella convenient for a while, but then come the extra chromosome. Exactly. But
Damn.
sadly, when we finally decided to venture out and integrate into modern society, it came with a horrible consequence that we never could have predicted. What, like drugs? Crime? No, something worse. Something that can unravel the moral fiber of a society and destroy its cultural foundations in a matter of months. Wait, do you mean... Yeah. High-speed internet access. We all spent so much
What?
time on the internet arguing and jerking off that we
God.
forgot how to interact like we used to and have normal face-to-face conversations. It filled us with so much rage and bitterness that one day the entire town got into a massive flame war. But see, here's the thing. When we Kieran flame each other on the internet, we literally catch on fire. The village was razed to the ground and scores of Kieran died screaming as they burnt to ash. When the dust settled, our leader tried to unplug the Wi-Fi router, but there were so many cables and they're all behind the desk, and
So
it's really hard
complicated.
to figure that shit out when you just got hooves. And I mean, the damage was already done. We'd forgotten how to communicate. We'd forgotten how to express normal emotions.
It's a shame.
God, are you telling me? Yes. The internet gave us autism. I'm so sorry. It even happened to me, but then one day I went out to pick flowers and somehow my internet-induced social ineptitude was cured. Weren't the rest of the
Wow.
Kieran happy for you? Didn't they want to figure out how it happened? Nah, man, they called me a normie and told me to get the fuck out. I've been living here alone ever since. I'm so sorry, man. You must be really lonely. Don't feel sorry for me. Pity my people. At least I can feel out here instead of artificially numbing the emptiness in my life with constant dopamine hits from a never-ending string of random content and meaningless
God.
social media interactions.
Stop getting so
Might be
real.
lonely, but they're imprisoned
imprisoned.
Seriously though, Autumn Blaze is a quality chick. Aside from being adorably spastic and having the voice of a fucking angel, I like her because she's got the courage to stand by her principles even if it means being completely alone. And yet, despite being ostracized by everyone she's ever cared about, she has the emotional fortitude to remain kind and optimistic. If I was one of you filthy, disgusting degenerates who push this whole multiple waifus meme, she might earn a spot. So AJ goes back to the place and she's all, Fluttershy, I know how to fix this. We gotta get these guys off the internet. And Butter's like, you can't do that, AJ. All this friendship bullshit is just an attempt by ponies to dominate the world through emotional manipulation and forced cultural assimilation. Harmony is a lie. It's a tool of the false goddess. Love and equality will pollute the genetic pools of all species. Technology and eugenics will be our only... Dude, what are you talking about? Snap the fuck out of it. I can't, AJ. They red-pilled me. There's no going back. So Kieran decided to end this argument by throwing
Based
Nutter
in
and AJ
red-pilled.
directly into their collective social media feed and rob them once and for all of any real emotion or individuality. Fortunately, just then, Autumn comes blazing in and saves their asses. And AJ is like, wait, I thought you guys explode and die when you get angry. How are you alive? I guess it's because anger isn't always a bad thing in real life. I mean, sure, it can be, but it can also have a purpose, like giving you the courage to defend yourself or someone you care about. Huh. I guess the only place it's truly useless is on the internet. Also, guys, I figured out how I cured my internet autism. I was so pissed about something Fernflare said on Kieran Twitter that I went out to pick foxgloves so I could synthesize some digitalis and poison her food, but once I went outside for a few hours, I realized that none of it mattered and my emotions started to come back. All we have to do to unfuck our social skills is go outside and talk to each other in real life. I mean, it might be hard at first and we'll never forget
That's not
shitty
happening.
dick nipples or 2 mares, 1 cub, but eventually
Jesus
we
Christ.
can be kind of normal again. So, all the Kieran go hang out together in the town square and take their first steps on the long road to recovery. We get a reprise of the season's second best song, and our hero, Autumn Blaze, douses the Wi-Fi router in water, shorting it out and ensuring that her people will forever be free from the curse of the internet. Unlike us.
Yeah.
'Cause rainbows won't light up the sky unless you let it rain, and Kieran just won't glow until they're burned.
Okay. Ooh, time for the finale. This is 2 episodes, actually. So yeah, I'm starting off with 25, school race. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Well, here we are. The beginning of the end is right on our doorstep, so it's finally time for me to do this.
So sad.
The season 8 finale. Now, we all know what's gonna happen. It's been foreshadowed to the point of beating us over the head with it, but that's the kind of beating I like. And after waiting 2 long years, the pain just makes it that
Didn't gotta
much
wait at all.
sweeter. It is time for the showdown.
No, that's the season 9 finale. That little 1v1 fight.
So poor Muffins crashes into the friendship school because the building appeared out of like nowhere in a day and she's still not used to it being there, and we're treated to a scene of our little lolly friend Cozy Glow
Don't say
running
lolly,
around the school
please.
being nice to people.
A 7-letter word for teamwork. Have you tried slavery?
That's it! Thanks, Cozy!
She's almost suspiciously nice, isn't she? Like, maybe she could be some sort of villain in disguise?
I don't know.
Anyway, Dashy and
Probably
Glim
not.
Glam are taking the students on a field trip to the Rainbow Factory as part of the latest collective effort to give Yona a heart attack.
And kill her.
Gillis is all, come on, Yona, it's not like you're gonna fall or anything. Yeah, and it's not like Professor Dash is gonna suck me off right now or anything. Don't be mad, I had to try it. This
Yeah.
is the face you make when you realize that cheating death doesn't mean escaping. Sometimes
Jesus.
it follows you.
Dude, Twilight, my spell just stopped working all of a sudden. This is an emergency. Come on, Starlight. It's not the end of the world if you can't keep it up once in a while. Holy Hey, shit, this is an emergency. Oh, so if it happens to someone else, it doesn't matter, but as soon as it happens to you, then it's a problem.
Yes, that's how caring about things works, Starlight. Anyone who says otherwise is lying.
Right, but it's polite to at least pretend that's not true.
Not polite.
Magic is gone.
Okay, students almost dying and alicorns losing magic is bad, but now it's inconveniencing Best Pony. We gotta do something
Best
about
Pony?
this.
Didn't we learn in class about a creature that eats magic? Something?
Excellent misdirect, Cozy Glow.
It's disgusting.
Anyway, we should go see Celestia. Don't worry, guys, it'll be here any minute. I hope I get to do something this time.
I've got it, Your Majesty. This year's finale plot.
So is it any good?
He's getting better at lip
This is more
syncing.
terrible than we feared.
Well, fucking read it.
Magic is disappearing all across Equestria.
I wouldn't call it terrible, just kind of generic. Anything else? If we don't stop it within 3 days' time, the show will be ruined forever.
Not again. How many times can something be ruined forever? I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a limit, does there?
Does it
Yeah.
say anything about me? What do you think, Luna?
Alright, it's probably Tyrek, so we'll go beat the shit out of him in prison. You guys will come along and help me, right? Yeah, we always do.
I finally learned that it's okay to count on your friends for help.
Haven't we all been learning that constantly for the past 8 years or so?
Yeah.
I'm Twilight Sparkle. What's your name?
So,
God.
Twiggles and company set off for Tartarus, leaving management of the Friendship School in the battle-tested hands of guidance counselor Glimmy
Yeah,
Lamb
she's not gonna
and
have some like kid overthrow her or
Who
anything.
seems very excited about working with Starlight. Very interesting setup we have with these two. Almost as interesting as the next morning when Glimmer suddenly disappears under suspicious
Weird.
circumstances, leaving Cozy Glow in charge. It's almost like someone's hiding something here. Perhaps a secret identity?
Damn it, I can't open the door without magic.
Wait, run that by me again?
Well, we need magic to open the door, but my magic's gone, so I can't do it.
Then, why did we come here?
To talk to Derek, don't you remember?
Okay, let's go a little slower. So you already knew your magic didn't work before we got here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You need magic to open the door.
correct.
Tyrek is on the other side.
Maybe they
of
didn't
the
know
door.
they needed to
So,
open the door.
given these
with magic.
facts, how did you plan on talking to Tyrek? Think about it real hard.
With my mouth, even I get it.
Twilight, look. Oh, hey, the key to the door we need to open. Why didn't I think of that?
Dwight, are you feeling okay?
I'm Twilight Sparkle.
So we're back at the Friendship School, and them's learning herds have begun to suspect that there's something off about Cozy Glow. So they decide to spy on her a little bit, and this guy's like,
Where is Princess Twilight?
Oh God, please don't rape me. I
Oh,
wasn't
jeez.
planning on it. Don't leave me by the side of the road, bloody, bruised, and defiled, barely able to walk, yet shamefully aroused. My conceptions of intimacy and physical affection inalterably broken. I'll grow up to be a filthy, self-loathing whore, insatiable but never able to love. It would be a tragedy. What the hell is wrong
Yes,
with you,
what
kid?
the
Not
fuck?
enough.
whatever, I'm claiming the school in the name of the Pony Master race, deposing Twilight, and expelling all those disgusting non-pony students. Hey, man, that is not okay. Yaks, griffins, dragons, and all other inferior species have a place in our society, like doing manual labor.
He's getting really good at the lip
Everything.
syncing.
Don't be racist. No, the Yaks will steal our women with their massive, hairy schlongs. Griffins will drain bits from our economy by sending them back to their impoverished homeland.
And don't get me started on dragons, especially the females. The sensuous succubi with their shiny muscular bodies and those long fallacious serpentine tongues. It's disgusting. How can a mere pony resist the temptation? How
It's
can
impossible.
he in good conscience look his poor wife in the eye when his mind is constantly plagued by lustful thoughts for these indecent creatures? Wow. Forbidden lust, self-loathing, denial. That's so tragic.
Bruh.
Yo, what? We're doing little Philly shit up here. Dude, like, all the magic is getting drained out of Equestria, but Twilight went to Tartarus, and now this greasy-haired, pasty-ass dude is trying to take over the school, and he captured all my friends, but I lied to escape, so...
Hey, shut up. Nobody wants to listen to an episode recap, okay? Just tell me what the problem is.
I'm the only one who isn't locked up, and I gotta save him, but I can't really carry a scene by myself. Could you
Damn.
Fuck yeah. Hey, fighting about? We get to be in a fucking finale. I just put a hungry man in the microwave, and I'm not going anywhere till I eat it. You can eat it when we get back, Scootaloo. No,
Fat
brownie
ass.
gets all hard after it cools down, and that's the best part. I can make actual brownies. No, you'll use real sugar and all that bullshit. I'm poor. I can only digest high fructose corn syrup. Fine. Jesus Christ. We'll be right there. Scootaloo's really touchy about her weekly meal. So, Sandbar takes 3 children
Weekly?
to that basement where the Tree Harmony just casually tortured him and his friends for no reason, and it looks like someone's given old Glim Glam a little bit of trouble here.
Enjoying yourself in there, Starlight?
And here we go. It's been a long setup, oddly long in fact, but now, after 2 years of waiting and wondering, we will at last bear witness to the final showdown between Starlight Glimmer and...
3 days can sure seem like forever, huh? You know, you ponies got it all wrong. Friendship is...
Just wait till the season 9 finale for Chrysalis. Don't worry.
Okay, Chrissy, you can drop the act now. It was a very well-played ruse, much more refined than your usual half-baked, seat-of-the-pants attack plans, but we've only got about 30 more seconds
I never
left in the
considered
episode, so it's time
she
for
might
the
be
big
Chrysalis.
All of Equestria will bow to me, the future Empress of Friendship!
I mean, maybe she's just saving it for the last second. I mean, this is Chrysalis. She wouldn't just appear in the middle of the season and then not show up for the finale, because that would be insane, because it would mean that a literal fucking child outsmarted the entire cast of the show, and more importantly, it would feel like someone was ripping my heart straight out of my chest and crushing it right in front of my face, and she wouldn't do that to me again. Not again.
Not again. So sad. What?
I'm just had to go out for a pack of cigarettes, guys. But
I understand.
she might come back again one of these days.
Yeah,
She usually does.
she will. Too bad you didn't stick around to make videos of it, but maybe you'll come back someday. But yeah. Alright. This is the last one I'm doing in this video. Part 2 of the Season 8 finale. Let's see what he's got. 3, 2, 1, play.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna keep running with that whole abandonment issues joke from the first part. That would get old fast. But to be honest, I really did think this rosy-cheeked little
I never even
twerp might
considered it.
be a certain changeling queen at first. However, in retrospect, I realized that putting together a plan this competent would require a level of skill and villainous acumen that's entirely beyond the capabilities of some people, because they're just too dumb.
Damn.
Some people are just losers. They're just dumb, incompetent, deadbeat cowards who run away from their responsibilities and the people who care about them. So, we're in Tartarus, and Tyrcuck's bragging about how he
Tyrcuck.
co-authored the season finale plot with Cozy, and Twi's like, oh, hold on, so how long have you guys been, pen pals? I don't know, about a year. Why? So you just been writing letters to a 10-year-old girl for a whole year now, huh? Are you trying to imply something?
Yeah.
It's a little weird, man. Hey, we only talked about being evil, nothing else. Yo, I'm just saying, if I looked and sounded like you, I'd be extra careful in this department.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's go back home and stop Tyric's lolly waifu. It's not
Stop
like
saying
that. Wait,
lolly.
how do we get out? Man, we locked ourselves out and then we locked ourselves in. We're like 0 for 2 on this door thing. I got an idea. 0 for 3. You okay,
Damn.
man? My head feels like it has less bones. Okay, we're gonna get out of here, stop Cozy, take Dash to the hospital, and then I think we all need some kind of remedial education on how doors work. Don't worry, guys. I got a plan. Oh shit, what did she do to Starlight? I know what this is. It's a blue balling spell. Cozy stopped Starlight from doing anything in this episode, and the autismal rage of all those disappointed glimmer fags has created a vortex that's sucking the magic right out of the show. Well, come on, let's give Starlight and her fans some release.
I think the thing just tried to fuck me.
That is not what I meant by release. It's filled with autism. Of course it wants to fuck a pony. Who do we know? That's not a pony. Why won't it open? I don't know, dude. Dragons don't have doors. Yeah, neither do changelings. When this is all over, we should ask Principal Twilight how doors work. I bet she knows.
What?
You know anything about doors, Yona?
I have seen through the door to the next life too many times, and now the voices beyond call to me, always calling, always beckoning, whispering. Come here, Yona. Come to us. Nothing to fear. That is all I know.
Why do our dorms lock from the outside? Shouldn't the lock be on this side of the door?
I don't know. That sounds too clever for a pony to come up with.
Guys, Cozy Glow's evil. Really? She seems so nice, though. Nah, she's a chode. Cozy chode. All right,
Cozy
all of
chode.
those non-pony degenerates are gone, and I'm in charge of this school now.
But I want that job.
I am a government official, and I'm qualified for it. There's nothing some random child can do to depose someone of my authority.
He molested me.
No, I didn't. What the fuck?
They'll never believe you didn't do it. I basically look like a walking fleshlight.
What is wrong
Jesus.
with you, kid? What happened to you? Nothing.
And you know what? Just for that, I'm gonna leave this right here. No,
Damn it,
No,
how can you torture him?
anything but that. I won't look. I won't look. So, the CMCs run interference on Cozy Chode, and even though she locks them in a broom closet, or closes them in it, it doesn't appear to have a lock, and even if it does, she didn't use it. They still buy enough time for the zoo crew to save Chancellor Nene, and he's like,
Why are you guys helping me? Life is but a tiny flame flickering in the wind, extinguished in an instant by the slightest breeze.
Chill.
Breath could be our last, any utterance our legacy, so magnanimity should be our way, and with ill will we must not lightly speak.
you feeling all right there, Yona?
For real.
I am at peace.
All right, I'm gonna go get help from Princess Celestia.
But why though? Without her magic, she's just tall. Shouldn't you stay here and try to help us?
She'll be able to do something, I'm sure of it. You guys will never get back here in time, though. Okay, look, I just need to get away from that dragon. Hey, what's wrong with dragons? Nothing. That's the problem. So, what's the plan, Twilight? It's time for hot glue.
You're making me nervous.
You see, all these strange exotic creatures here aren't actually born like this. They're made out of a bunch of normal animals stuck together with hot glue. We'll have Tyrek use the power of his burning lust for fillies to melt the glue,
Jesus.
then use it to stick a giant makeshift handle to this door, and then pull on it really, really hard. Pinky, you're the most childlike of all of us. Go dance around for him a little bit. That should get him fired up. It's not like that. And Nutter Butter's like, sorry we gotta do this, guys, but don't worry. When this is all over, I promise I'll come back here and hot glue you all again. See, it worked.
Hell
But
yeah.
for too late. Was nobody paying attention to the time? Why don't any of us have a watch? Do ponies have watches? Guys, I think I'm retarded.
I don't know. What if I have Alicornheimer's like Celestia? That's why I just chill out. We're all
That would
kinda
explain a
retarded.
lot.
It's no big deal. No, I'm purple smart, goddammit. Purple smart. If I stop being smart, then I'm just purple. We already have enough purples. I don't want to live like this. I can't find the exit. I can't find the exit. What if I find the exit? There's a door. So these guys finally go to save Glimmer. Yona almost dies again. And they
Again.
get pretty close, but Lolly and the lynch mob show up and her student friends get kicked in the ball. You did it, Cozy. You played some 4D fucking chess and you checkmated everybody. Twiggy and the girls, the CMCs, the students, even fucking Glimmy. You played them all. Big ups, man. You won. Fair and square. Except you made one fatal mistake right there at the end.
I'm not even sure the Tree of Harmony will be as helpful as it once was.
You shit talk the Tree of Harmony,
And as we've learned this season, in addition to being Equestria's locus of love, amity, and friendshipy power, this tree is a fucking psycho. If you get on its nerves, it'll melt your fucking face or torture you in an underground catacomb full of your worst fears. So, even though it didn't intervene with anything you did before, you pissed it off and now it's gonna wreck your shit. And Cozy's like, this is bullshit. I outsmarted all of you. I covered every base. My plan was perfect.
Not
How
every
can you
base.
just win all of a sudden?
I'm telling you, man, you don't fuck with that tree.
And Tweety's all, dude,
Cozy, why would you do this? What's wrong with you?
nothing.
It's okay, man. All you need to do is tell me about your tragic backstory. Then we can have a good cry. I can teach you about friendship, and you can join the cast of my show. You might even get your own show. That happens sometimes. Fine. Ever since I was a little filly,
You still are. Shut up.
ever since whenever, there was one thing I've been really self-conscious about. Good. Keep going. I don't have a tragic backstory.
Damn.
Do you have any idea what it's like being a villain with zero backstory? Nobody takes you seriously. Everyone's always like, you're just a normal kid who grew up in the harmonious paradise of Equestria. You've got no reason to be evil. And you want to know what really pissed me off? They were right. So I decided that if the world didn't give me a tragic backstory,
I'd make my own.
I started writing letters to Tyrek. He thought he was helping me be evil, but he's a fucking idiot. Then I concocted this plan to steal all the magic from Equestria. Because then, when everyone found out what happened, it would look like the sweetest, kindest, most innocent filly in the school was corrupted by a creepy old guy who groomed her to become a villain and made her commit the
Jesus.
greatest atrocity in Equestrian history. It's the most tragic backstory ever. You know
Damn.
what, Princess Twilight? I learned something today. What's that, Chancellor Nay? Say.
It's okay that I want to fuck Dragon. That is debatable.
It's okay, because
It's
children
okay.
are evil abominations, and you can't get a dragon pregnant.
I can. That
Hell
is
yeah.
a very important lesson, Chancellor.
Yes.
I wish you luck in chasing the dragon.
Wait, what the hell are you guys doing? Hey, we figured since we completed our first season and our first finale, we should have a little honorary graduation ceremony, you know? Actually, that's a good idea. I declare all your requirements fulfilled and your class is passed. You've graduated. Now
I
get the
wish.
fuck out and give me my show back.
Oh, I get it. You're joking, right?
No. Get out.
JK, I love you guys. You're all right.
I will defeat Twilight Sparkle and her friends.
Guess who's not looking? Shady's tell a friend.
Well, there we go. That's every video that I could find of Season 8 with DWK. If I miss some, don't comment because I'm not going to be watching them because this is all I could find. But yeah, I don't really have much to say. I enjoyed it. Oh God. I enjoyed it. I like DWK. And thank you so much for 3,000 subscribers. It's fucking crazy. I guess that's it. Yeah. See ya.